Let's bring in Booking Holdings CEO Glenn Fogel. Glenn, it's good to have you. So how are summer vacations tracking relative to the previous few years?
Well, thanks for having me. And there's no doubt there's resiliency in the desire of people to travel. And I think there's still a lot of pent-up demand going back to the pandemic. People couldn't travel for a long time. They got a lot of savings. They want to spend it. So we're pretty pleased with what's been going on. Our numbers, when we announced them in February, were very positive. We gave the January numbers, 26% room night over 2019. And every day you can look at the TSA numbers. They put them out daily, and you can see how does it compare against 2019. And over the last 7 days, it's up a couple of points.
Still crazy high pricing?
Well, yeah, there's no doubt about that. I was staying in a hotel in New York City on Thursday night and Friday night, and I was just absolutely, wow, that's a lot of money. And I was in Miami earlier in the week, and it's expensive, but people are willing to spend it.
Do you see any sign of a turn? Because we're all trying to figure out what's happening with the consumer and how all these macro forces are going to play out in the economy. Do you see it?
Well, you know, we said in our call, we talked about how things look good, but we recognize there can be some volatility. And obviously instability in the banks can cause people to feel a little concerned about what are they going to spend or not. But we are a very global company, so we look across the entire globe. And seeing the recovery in Asia, fourth quarter was the first time we saw Asia having room nights above 2019. So that was the first time we had every region of the world better than 2019 for us. That was a great positive sign. So yeah, maybe there'll be something in the US. Maybe Europe will have some issues, but seeing the tailwind in Asia, that's nice to see.
That's actually a really good point, Glenn. You know, and I noticed some of the domestic China flight activity is really getting strong. We have Macau numbers for the month, which are incredible. But people argue that until you get real trans-Pacific flights, that strength is kind of not leveraged. Do you see that happening yet?
Well, it's going to take time. There's no doubt about that. I mean, just something as simple as how much lift, that's how much air capacity is there in China. It's still limited. I think the January numbers I saw that compared to 2019, they only had a mid-teens percentage of 2019 in terms of the available lift for outbound travel. So it's going to take some time. Nobody doubts that it's going to take time, but it will come back. And seeing other parts of Asia going nicely, look, we're very pleased with what's happening.
But has your outlook at all, as you plan your business, changed after we saw the second biggest bank failure in the United States in history?
You know, here's the thing. I really try not to look at the week by week, month by month, quarter to quarter. It's really important that we stay focused on the long term to really improve this company. We can't control things that are happening in the financial systems at all. That's not our area. What we can do is make better products, better services, so when people do want to travel, we're the person they choose. And in the long run, travel is going to continue to expand better than GDP. So for the long run, we have a growing pie, and we just have to get a bigger share of it.
What about the single unit vacation rentals, the Airbnbs and the Expedias, VRBOs? How do you fit in there competitively? Because we've heard from some of the analysts that you don't have as much inventory as some of them. So I'm just wondering what that space looks like for you.
Well, there are some analysts who will say that. Now, we are very, very powerful. We're very competitive in some parts of the world, like Europe. Somebody needs to get a home, a place on the beach, a private villa or apartment. They'll go to Booking.com, absolutely. In the U.S., not as much. We're not as well known, but we certainly are growing rapidly. And we've given some good numbers out about the growth that we're seeing in our what we call alternative accommodations. That's not hotels in the U.S. And we're planning to continue to expand that.
Hey, Glenn, finally, airfares have been one of those components of CPI that are so stubborn. The month-on-month, year-on-year numbers are still extraordinary. And now you got oil reversing to the upside. Do you think that any hope of airline discounting going into summer now gets squashed?
Well, here's the thing. So we're talking mid-80s per barrel. That's, it's not extreme right now. It's a little up from where it was. But I don't see that really being a big factor. And in fact, costs for airlines when they go up do not necessarily mean the airline's going to start lowering prices. In fact, it goes the other way sometimes to maintain profitability. Look, at the end of the day, it's supply and demand. As long as there's demand, those airlines are going to keep those prices up.